guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to be going over the trades I've taken for like the past couple of weeks. Just a heads up, I've pretty much blown the account. The account's now at like $10, so yeah, I pretty much just blown the account. So first one I'm going to be looking at is going to be a trade I took as a GJ trade for a buy on the 19th. So the reason why I took this trade was because, as you can see here, we had one bullish day, two bullish day, and although the third one was indecision, the third one was this one was a bullish day as well. So to me, that was kind of telling me that, oh, okay, we might start buying. Plus the RSI at that time was above the midpoint, so to me, I thought that signaled a buy, so I entered. Right, I entered on this day, but as you can see now, price dropped a lot. Price dropped all the way down here, so I got stopped out. So looking at this trade, I don't really think I did anything necessarily wrong. I followed my strategy to the T. Price was above the midpoint, the EMAs are showing to sell. I saw price action telling me to buy. I feel like it's just one of those trades that just doesn't go your way, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna win every trade. But at the time, I didn't see it like that. At the time, I thought that, oh, I messed up, I did something wrong, which wasn't necessarily the case. Sometimes you look at the markets, everything's showing you a buy. The trend overall is a buy. You had an entry for a buy, your strategy showing you a buy, you enter, but then out of nowhere the market starts selling. Things like that could happen. The market is really unpredictable. That's why people always say do not risk too much of your account in each trade. But yeah, pretty much. So for this trade, I actually entered like three different times, because at one point, two of those trades that I entered were in profit. Now looking back at it, I honestly should have closed it, but two of those trades were in profit, so I decided to open another one. And I also didn't set to take profit for some reason, even though the last video I made was talking about how you just always set to take profit. But yeah, I didn't set to take profit, and as you can see, price went down and I got stopped out. But yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to just get my strategy right, just be more confident about the way I trade. So the next one I'm going to be looking at is going to be also a buy. So it's going to be a USD JPY buy, and I entered that on the 27th. So that will be on this day I entered. So pretty much just like the GJ trade, price was retracing, but then I saw a bullish day followed by another bullish confirmation day, so I thought that was telling me to enter. Plus price was above the midpoint at that point, and the price was above the EMAs, so I thought that was telling me to enter. But yeah, it's just another one of those things that you follow your strategy, you follow everything, but it's just some of those trades that don't go your way. As you can see, price retraced a lot. See, price retraced about 500 pips or so. Actually, if you go to the bottom of it, price retraced about 640 pips. So yeah, it was a pretty steep retracement, and as of now, I'm actually looking to buy this pair. But for this one, I'm definitely gonna wait, because at the end of the day, the RSI isn't above the midpoint as of yet. But I do see that the trend might be buy once more, because as you can see, price dropped all the way down to the EMA, tested it, and then rebounded, followed by another bullish day. So this one I'm just gonna wait and see. But yeah, for that trade, I got stopped out as well, because as you can see, price definitely fell a lot from all the way from July 27th. So the next trade I entered was a USD CAD for a buy. So for the next like 3 trades I'm going to talk about, I didn't use my usual strategy, mainly because after those 2 losses, my account dropped a lot. So I started to wonder maybe I was doing something wrong, something was wrong with my strategy. So I started to look around and ask for help and ask for different things, and I started to read a couple of forums of people just giving advice, and a lot of them said don't trade with indicators. Indicators are lagging, don't trade with them. And also on my comments, every now and then I also get comments that say don't trade indicators, always just trade your price action, things like that and that sort. So I decided to test that. So for this trade, I actually didn't look at the EMAs either. I only traded just price action. So I used the Fibonacci, and as you can see, price retraced all the way down to the 61 level, and it seemed like we started to go up. So as you can see over here, let me take this off. So as you can see over here, we had a bullish day followed by another bullish confirmation day. So to me, that kind of signaled that, oh, we must start buying the pair. Plus, as you can see, the overall trend for the past couple of months is an uptrend. So to me, that kind of signaled that, oh, we're gonna start buying. Especially since I'm not using indicators, I'm not really sure if we've had enough buyers in the market where the trend's gonna continue. So I just went off price action and I got stopped out. I entered about on the 3rd, which was, I believe, this day. Yeah, so I entered over on this day, and as we can see, prices dropped since then. But yeah, this one too, I also still believe is an overall buy, but this one's definitely going to be a wait and see approach, mainly due to the fact that the RSI has not gone above the midpoint as of yet. As you can see, it touched it on the days where I was looking to enter. It touched the midpoint, but it didn't go over it yet. So to me, that kind of signals that, oh, the buyers in this trend are not as strong as of yet, and it might need more time to form a strong buying pressure. The next pair I actually traded was an indice pair. If you don't know what indices are, they're pretty much big movers, so they could pretty much grow your account or blow your account with like one trade. So yeah, if you're really looking to grow your account as fast as possible, definitely indices are your best bet, but also they're extremely volatile. I would try to caution you and just be aware of what's going on. So for this pair, I entered a sell. So just like in the last trade, the USD CAD trade, for this one, I also didn't use my regular strategy because I thought that something was wrong with it. So I listened to everyone and just went off straight price action. So as you can see, I drew a downtrend, which looks like what's happening from the looks of it. We have lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So to me, obviously, I thought that was a downtrend. Plus, I wasn't using the EMAs either, so I was going off straight price action. So we had a bearish day right here, followed by another bearish confirmation. So to me, that kind of signaled that, oh, the trend might start selling again. So I entered on this day, but as you can see, price definitely went up. If we use the RSI for a second, we can see that we're approaching the overbought territory, but we're nowhere near the midpoint. So this one might take a while to play out. I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to enter this one, just due to the fact that I might not even have enough money to enter the trade, because my account's really low right now. It's like at what, $10 or something like that. So if you don't have enough money to trade certain pairs, sometimes the broker won't allow you to. So I'm not even sure if I'll be able to trade this pair. Also, if you watched this far, let me know your thoughts on the stochastic. I've been questioning whether I should start using the stochastic or stick to the RSI. I kind of want to stick to RSI because it's slow moving, and so that means that it's more likely. So that means like it's more likely to be less volatile due to outbursts, but that's also its downfall. It's slow moving compared to the stochastic, which is a fast moving indicator. So let me know your comments down below, stochastic or RSI. But yeah, that trade I also ended up in a loss. So we went back again to GJ. As you can see, price definitely dropped a lot. Price dropped a ton actually. You can see a big retracement, obviously, and I feel like I've talked about GJ enough, where when price starts approaching 200 EMA, you guys kind of already know what I'm about to say because I've repeated it so many times. But yeah, whenever price comes that low, we always tend to have a big upward movement. As you can see, price got below this, we had a big upward movement, followed by another time when price touched the 200, we had a big upward movement. Now I'm not saying that we're gonna have another upward movement like those, but I am saying that we might start seeing buying pressure. So at the end of the day, price dropped a ton, and then we're starting to see buyers come in the market again, followed by another bullish day, and now followed by another bullish day. And for this trade, I also went off straight price action and didn't really use my normal strategy. And as of now, I believe I am up about 60 pips, something around that. I'm definitely planning on buying this one more, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go back to using my regular strategy, and if I end up doing that, I'm definitely gonna have to wait, because we're about to pass the midpoint, and if we do, I'm gonna be looking to enter even more probably next week, because today's Thursday as the time of recording, and I don't usually like entering trades on Fridays because at the end of the day liquidity dries out, there's no volatility in the markets, and it's just not really a good day to trade in my opinion. Along with UJ and GJ that I'm looking to buy, I'm also looking to sell USD Mexican. So as you can see, price has just been insane for the past like month or so, about the past 2 weeks. So at the last 2 days, you can see the big movement that happened. You can see the big bullish pressure followed by another big bearish pressure. So this pair is just moving insane right now. So I'm just gonna wait for confirmation. At the end of the day, the cables are pretty tight. That kind of tells me that there really isn't too much of a distinction of whether we're selling or buying, and it looks like we might start. And it looks like the overall trend might start buying again. So for this one, I might actually have to wait for this, because I do want to sell this, but the cables are really tight. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Plus the RSI hasn't passed the midpoint yet, so we're just gonna have to wait and see with that one. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave any thoughts, comments, concerns in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any advice, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you think I'm doing something wrong or anything, just leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.